Hello Scorpio, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. These are your weekly tarot and oracle messages. We're covering money, love, career, anything else that wants to come through. Jumping in here with the Wisdom of Tao, and we have growth and the element of wood. There is auspicious energy around you. You are experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas, new ways of doing things. Break away from old unhealthy habits and step out of your comfort zone. And it says your reward is ahead. I really like this for you, Scorpio. All right, let's see what we have from the Everyday Witch Tarot. What else for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So if you know your other placements, too many pop-outs there. If you know your other placements, feel free to look at those videos as well. There could be additional messages there for you. Here we go again. I keep fumbling with the cards. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them another shuffle. All right, let's see what we have for Scorpio. Okay, we have Justice, some Libra energy here. You could possibly be dealing with a Libra, but not necessarily. Things balancing out in life for you in a good way, in a free-flowing kind of way. If there's been any unfairness, things will balance out in your favor. If you're dealing with a legal situation, and this could be anything. It doesn't have to be like a scary lawsuit. It could be anything. It could be the sale of property. It could be signing an apartment lease. It could be buying a car. Just pay attention to the fine print. Okay, not saying to worry about it, but just pay attention so nothing is missed and you don't have to deal with future annoyances. Life is being really good to you. Life is rewarding you for past troubles, difficulties, or heartaches. Judgment, yes. So leaving the past in the past, listening to a higher calling and moving on toward that, knowing that the past is in the past. And not that you won't carry your happy memories with you and all of the wisdom that you've gained, right? But you're like, okay, I'm good now. Like, I'm happy. I'm going to move on. And we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, like reviewing what's out there in the world, learning what's out there in the world to experience, realizing that there's so much more. The world is greater and at your fingertips greater than you realize, and at your fingertips, which is another thing you didn't realize. Maybe you have more access now to things that you wanted, or you're discovering things that you want now that you didn't have the freedom for whatever reason before. Maybe there were some constraints financially, or you had other responsibilities. Okay, so clarifying justice, we have the Four of Swords. So whatever this legal document commitment is going to give you a lot of peace of mind. You're going to be like, oh, thank God that's done. Thank God that's decided. Thank God, I don't have to think about that anymore because it took a lot of your energy. We have the Seven of Cups clarifying judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Wands. So the Justice with the Four of Swords, again, I'm saying like this is a great relief. You can take a load off. You're so relieved. Like looking back, you're like, oh my gosh, that was like really difficult. I was thinking about it every day, worried about it every day. But now this is resolved. So I'm just going to like take a rest. But that little cat is so cute. So like you might even be taking like a weekend off or a short vacation to just get a change of scenery and a breath of fresh air if you can. But if not, you're just like kind of going into your own space and enjoying the relief. We have Judgment and the Seven of Cups. So the Judgment is about hearing a higher calling, moving on, leaving the past in the past. You might be like facing a situation where someone from the past does turn up, or maybe an offer that you were looking for in the past that wasn't available then turns up now. And there's a lot of different things going on with the Seven of Cups, like some things you used to wish for, but you're not sure if you want them anymore now that they're offered to you. So it's time to figure out like what you want to leave in the past. What wants did you want, like things that you wanted, what did they once be to you, and what are they now to you? Maybe you don't want those things anymore. What do you want now? You're going toward those things. And we have the Two of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like looking for ways to enjoy your hard work. Some of you might be retiring. You could be retired now and you're like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this. Even if I have to downsize and, not have such big expenses anymore, I'm going to enjoy whatever I do have. I'm going to enjoy my little patio here, my peace, however I can find my peace, I'm going to enjoy it. And that's that. So like, this could be like many different scenarios too. If you have your own business, I feel like, again, I've told you this before, Scorpio, I think money is just pouring in toward you. If you have your own business, it might be unexpected. To someone else, they might be like, of course Scorpio's business is doing so well. But to you, you're like, where did I get all this business from? And people like you, they admire you, they look up to you, and they trust you. Okay, so for those of you with your own business, I think this is really great. All right, so let's see what we have from this secret garden for Scorpio. So with the Seven of Cups here, you might have a lot of choices before you, and some of them like aren't always going to be there. But if you're being pressured to make a decision, I would say that would be a no. Like if someone's saying, Scorpio, this is a once-in-a-lifetime deal, I would really put on the brakes with that. It might be something that you do want, but that's like something where you really would need to think hard about it. Get it in writing, get all the details in writing, make sure you know what you're signing up for. I think there's something that you've been wanting to do and you're like, why not? I can do this now. There's no reason I can't do this at this time. We have Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. So to me, what this means is like, you know how some people say getting up super early in the morning is very meditative and peaceful because it's like the rest of the world is asleep, which it's not literally. But like in your general area or part of the world, most people might be asleep at 4 in the morning or whatever. I'm not telling you to do that, but what this is telling me right now, the vibe I'm getting is that like, have your quiet time. Like maybe wake up before the rest of your household does, if that's the only way you can get some quiet time to yourself. I know some moms do that. And getting up with the sunlight, that might help somebody, and I don't know why. Okay, bloom. It says bloom and attract more than butterflies. So like, you're really blooming in life now. You're not a late bloomer. Don't go thinking that. Even if you were, that's okay. But I feel like a lot of you Scorpios listening, like your responsibilities are not as intense as they used to be. Even if you have a young family, okay, that might not make sense, but even if you have a young family, I feel like there's a lot of pressures off of you now, which is great. And you're like, wow, like there's things that I always wanted to do with my life, and I have a little bit of time for this right now. Or maybe a family member, say you have kids, that can watch your kids for like 2 hours a couple of times a week, and you could go do something that you like to do. For others of you, whether you're retired or have older kids or whatever, you're just really good at making things an adventure, kind of like Geminis are known for. I know a particular Gemini that's like this, but Scorpio, I feel like you're really good at making things an adventure and really finding satisfaction in things in life, and you really set a good example for other people. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.